The Republicans.
Cuellar and his wife Imelda were indicted last year on several counts, including bribery. He maintains his innocence. America's listening to Fox News.
Serving the Louisiana hobby and games community for over 12 years, Gopher Games has prided itself on offering the very best in personalized customer service, unique experience-based events, and premium amenities for our Gopher Academy members, such as after-hours private gaming space, full immersion RPG room, rotating board game library, and coming soon a video game arcade. So join the Gopher community at 4953 West Napoleon Avenue. For more info, go to gophergamesnola.com or the Gopher Discord. Gopher Games, where you got game.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Get ready to unleash your potential at CrossFit Grigri. Are you tired of ordinary gyms? Say hello to extraordinary results. At CrossFit Grigri, we're not just a gym, we're a family. Join our community of passionate individuals who seek to better themselves, help those around them, and find enjoyment in doing both. Experience personalized training, expert coaching, and a supportive environment that fuels your fitness journey. Learn more at CrossFitGrigri.com or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. CrossFit Grigri, where the potions and the programming and the magic's in the community.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the OSAA, are the 99,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Oregon. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is the Week in Geek with David D. Squared, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Heard live on News Talk 99.5 WRNO and the iHeartRadio app. Here's D. Squared.
Greetings, people of Earth. This is the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
Scungy.
And no DJ for the first hour.
Not yet. He's a loser.
Loser. He's doing homework, so whatever.
Yeah, sure he is.
That's what he told me, and he's like, I gotta eat, and I gotta work because I'm in retail, and cry me a river. I'm sick as a dog. I don't want to hear your belly aching and moaning. All right, did I turn off your mic? Is your mic still on?
My mic's still on.
Good. All right, good.
I hope it is. I mean, you ain't got nobody else.
Way too many buttons back behind here, though, man. I got a lot of shiny buttons.
He just keeps pressing them randomly, folks.
Let me lay out the show for you tonight. We are guest-free tonight, but tonight is our spectacular, our stupendous, our amazing Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza.
Ooh, that was fancy, sir.
It was.
Basically, it's when we sit there and we tell you what our picks for the greatest holiday gifts for the geek in your life.
That is correct, Scungy. You got it right on the first try.
Aw.
So for all the nerds in your life, you need something. We got you covered. We got some expensive stuff. We got some cheap stuff.
So
we
I
got
got
some middle of the road
I got
stuff.
some dirt cheap stuff in my list.
Did you find a flamethrower?
Oh, I couldn't find a flamethrower.
So I was on a thing. This is why I'm broke.
Oh, I
and
hate that website.
I do too. But they have gotten so outlandish that now they put stuff on there, and it's like to be determined or things like that. But you can also rent the house in the Shire in New Zealand for $10,000 for the weekend or something.
Oh, that's what we call walking around money.
Yeah,
that's,
that's pocket change. I can find that in my couch cushions.
Exactly.
Bro. So we've got that in the second hour. But in this first hour, we've got a lot of housekeeping notes because the Weekend Geek is going on the road next week. We're going to be out at Game On Social Hub.
Yes.
Next week, the Saints play at 3 o'clock right next door to us, so we can't get down here.
No.
So we're going to be at Game On Social Hub out in Kenner again. We're out there from 7 till 9. And so if you're leaving a Saints game and you get stuck in traffic, get off the interstate. Come out to Kenner, bruh. We're right there off of Williams and between Williams and David Drive by Roosevelt.
Yeah.
That old Home Depot and the Super Walmart. Right there, the old Circuit City.
The old Circuit City. They even have a picture.
He showed me that.
Last week, well, it was like 2 weeks ago we were there. I saw that they actually have a painting of the old Circuit City building that they were in. But also, we're going to be, not only are you going to be able to come and see our wonderful, beautiful faces, but we're also going to be giving you prizes.
What?
Yes.
Tell me more.
Yes,
Tell me more.
We're going to have gift cards from Go for Games, which our wonderful sponsor. We're going.
Sidebar: who were the two girls who were at the remote 2 weeks ago that won some of the Go for Games?
I don't know the blonde, but the shorter brunette is Destiny. She's one of my former employees. Actually, at GameStop.
So she went over to Go for Games and actually gave Mac $5.
Yes, she did.
She did. And so Mac and I had a dinner luncheon or dinner, whatever, just like a business dinner. And he goes, yeah, some girl came in and she had some gift certificates, but then she gave me $5. And I was like, okay, put it in the register. And he was genuinely so confused. And I'm like, well, you're welcome. That was us.
Yes.
We just told everybody, if just go over to Mac and give him $5 because he's a small business and every dollar helps. And even Carl, our good friend Carl, went over there and he goes, well, there was no Mac. I tried to give $5 to Mac, but he wasn't there. Well, Mac is a busy man.
Yes,
but
he is.
If you can, just go over there. If you find Mac, just give him $5.
Just give him $5.
Say, this is from the Weekend Geek and me. It's from you. But thanks to the Weekend Geek who's just saying, hey, you know what? It's like a GoFundMe in perpetuity. Just go give Mac $5.
Just go give Mac $5. I mean, he's earned it. He certainly has. So not only are we going to have gift certificates for Go for Games, we're also going to have arcade cards from Game On, where you can use it right then and there. You can just go right over to the arcade into the Child's Casino and sit there and play the Wizard of Oz game and just blow all your money on those things and try to get tickets.
Hey, they got some sweet prizes, man.
They
got
really
some
do.
Sweet prizes
and
over
then
there.
finally, we're also going to have some Pokemon cards from Poke-Nola. So once again, as you said earlier, don't say that you want it. That is a Christmas present. Wrap it up and give it away as a Christmas present. And you did it.
Like
you don't
us.
even need to. You don't have to go to the mall or anything. You've got it there.
Exactly. So that is what we got going on next week. And then 2 weeks after that, on December 28th, we are going to be live once again out on location, and we'll be at Go 4 Games. We are going to be at Go 4 Games. It's their Member Appreciation Day. They got a whole shebang planned for that day. And Mac and I were kind of hammering out the details over dinner. And sidebar, Dr. Jones, the place that he and I went to go eat at, it's on Veterans right there before Bonneville. Used to be a little pizza joint or whatever. It's right behind Burger
Nerds.
Burger Nerds. Dude, they had like this I don't even know what it was. It was chicken with I don't know, spinach or something wrapped. I don't even know what the hell it was. It was just freaking awesome. And then they had this steak thing, and I don't know what was in that. It had spinach on the side, and it was awesome. It was just good stuff.
I've actually been wanting to go there for a while because I've been to Burger Nerds.
A little pricey. I will say that, but it's fancy ass food and it's yummy. It's pretty good. It's good. It's good food. Good food. All right, but we are going to be there for the 28th for Member Appreciation Day, so we are going to also play a tabletop game of my own design. I think I'm not sure what we're calling it yet, but it's kind of like the Monster Squad, except we're the monsters. You know,
except we actually play the monsters.
We actually play the monsters,
and I'm playing the Gill Man, right? That's what I'm playing.
Basically, the lagoon creature because we can't say what lagoon
legally
you're from.
Legally
distinct but different lagoon creature. And so DJ will be the crow, but we also have a patchwork creature, something like Frankenstein. Stein and Franken. Frankenhooker.
What a date!
So, but that character will be a character for one of our listeners to jump in each and every week. We'll have a new person because it's a dumb patchwork creature. It's got multiple personalities because its brain was Abby. He found
Abby
the name was
someone.
Abby normal. So that way each week it'll be played by somebody else because a different personality's taking over.
So what you're telling me is that our listeners can actually come to Go for Games.
Yes.
And watch us play this game and can be part of this game.
Or can be part of it. They can be part of it. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in store for that. So that's going to be December 28th over at Go for Games. And also to kick off the new year, I told you we got a lot of laundry to go through. Yeah. A lot of stuff. Well, look, hey, you know what? We have the shorter segment now that we are kind of addressing and staying to the clock like professionals because we have to break in a minute and a half.
Professionals?
We are. That's what we're telling people, and thus that's what they will
believe.
That's
my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Professional radio personalities. Don't you forget it. But I will also be doing a G.I. Joe game at Go for Games starting in 2026. I'll be doing it like probably bi-weekly, like every 2 weeks or so.
So is this the Renegade Studios?
So this is Renegade, the Essence 20 system.
So you said you had some issues with it, though.
But I mean, the thing is, it's a serviceable system. There was a lot of errata. I found some of the errata.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
there were some typos in the big book. It's a big-ass giant book. It's a little clunky. But here's the thing. If you like G.I. Joe... Dude, the art is awesome. Like, I even got the Cobra Codex because I'm just like, ooh, Cobra, ooh, Killer Croc, ooh, Alley Viper, ooh, Zartan, ooh, Zorana. Yeah, you do a Zorana. So you've got... what I'm going to be doing is because Hasbro, they're still working on the G.I. Joe movie and the Transformers crossover. Mm-hmm. And so Mac was like, hey, let's start doing some Hasbro, IPs and do G.I. Joe and Transformers. And I'm like, you know what? I can be your Huckleberry. Let's go ahead and do that. So that's what we're going to be doing to kick off 2026. I'll be doing some games there.
Stuff.
And then the Week in Geek will also be doing some games there. And so we'll have an open slot for a listener of the show. And I guess, I don't know, maybe we'll do a drawing or I don't know, maybe whatever. We'll figure it out.
Whoever shows up.
If anybody's just like, yeah, I'll play.
I want to play.
All right, whatever, you're in, pal.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Week in Geek. When we come back, we got Top Nerd News and the Week in Geeks. Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza starts at hour 2. This is the Week in Geek on News Talk 99.5 WRNO. Hey, Louisiana sports fans, heads up. Right now, lawmakers in Baton Rouge are running a trick play. They're trying to push through a tax hike that hits sports fans and local businesses. That's right, they want to make sports betting more expensive for you and your fellow sports fans. So time out. Tell your representatives no to a tax hike on Louisiana sports fans. Visit betonla.org. Paid for by the Sports Betting Alliance.
Gumbo Nation, you did it again. Thank you. 10 plus years on air, Mortgage Gumbo Dadcam has grown because of your trust in me as your local preferred lender with all your home loan needs. My recent recognition as a national top lender is awesome, but being your local lender is what matters to me and why I'm so thankful. I promise to continue to earn your trust in making your needs my priority. Visit MortgageGumbo.com.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter?
In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it. We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
If you've been listening to Winning at Life for a while now, you probably already know that estate planning is more than just a will. You may need a trust. You definitely need both of your powers of attorney. So what's your plan? Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard, an estate planning attorney of offices in Metairie. Listen, don't leave your loved ones in a bind. Call me and we'll make you a plan or update your existing plan. Find me at wjblanchardlaw.com.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Washington Secondary School Athletic Administrators Association.
My name is Optimus Prime, and you are listening to The Week in Geek. Autobots, transform and roll out.
Welcome back in to The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
Scungy.
And DJ is, I don't know, eventually going to show
Eventually,
up.
he'll be here
Stupid
eventually.
Teenagers, what the hell do they know? Get off my lawn,
Get
son.
off my
All
lawn.
right, we are streaming live right now on the Week in Geek Facebook page, the Week in Geek radio show. Also on Twitch at twig_radio, and on the YouTubes with the at symbol at Twig Radio. You can see Scungy's lovely glittery beard, and Carlton wants to know, Scungy, why is there glitter in your beard, man?
Well, today was the Christmas parade downtown.
Oh!
So, a friend of the show, Amber Reagan.
Yeah.
Amber Garvin, Reagan. So she has a marching group called the Roo La La.
Roo La La?
And she asked us to be part of her glitter guard.
Oh,
so
sweet.
if
So
I'm
you
gonna-
were one of those buttholes going, step back,
step back. Yep, that's what I was doing. I was
Yeah,
doing
you're one of
that
those
and
guys.
everything.
I wonder how many people wanted to punch you in your stupid glittery
Believe
beard
it or
today.
not, I didn't actually have to tell anybody to step back
Wow.
until like the last 6 blocks of the parade.
That's where all the drunks were, huh?
Yeah, basically. But yeah,
hey,
so
glitter babe, what's up?
so I had to put some glitter in my beard and everything to, because it was festive. Who knew,
Yeah, you're festive.
I'm
in the season.
festive.
In the season. All right,
Yes.
speaking of in the season, let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's do that.
Let's do this. And now, your top nerd news stories from around the world, brought to you by the Viridian Tea Company. Find them on Etsy. And now, your top nerd news stories. All right, so topping us off, we got a good 9 minutes to dive into this main topic because
Okay.
this is pretty big. So
Okay.
Netflix is about set to acquire Warner Brothers following the separation of the Discovery Global for a total enterprise value of roughly $82.7 billion, an equity value of $72 billion. So
The company that Blockbuster said no thank you to is now buying Warner Brothers.
That, I think, probably has the Blockbuster people spinning in their graves.
Yes.
I'm sure if they're not dead, they want to be dead.
Yes.
So, yeah, when they told Netflix to hit the bricks, And now here they are buying out Warner Brothers.
Like, we're talking Warner Brothers. We're talking that owns DC. We're talking that this
Harry
is like
Potter.
Harry Potter.
It is so many IPs that it is just genuinely ridiculous the amount of things they own. All right. So now, I guess the crazy part though is that, all right, what does this mean for? Let's start with the nerd stuff. Like, what does this mean for, in essence, our DC stuff? Supposedly nothing. Now I don't believe that. But Zaslav and not Gunn. Who's the other guy? Come on, man.
Oh my God, I don't know who else.
It's in the friggin' notes, you butt monkey. I swear. Why,
it's right
why
there.
Why do I put it there? For the love of Christ.
You don't have it in the notes. It's in the actual.
The news article.
The news article.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You're terrible.
Dude, I swear.
There's
there's a reason I put stuff in the notes. I'm about to curse. I'm so mad at you right now. Jesus Christ,
I
dude.
tried to read. I read. There's a lot of stuff in the notes, and I missed a name. Thanks. I appreciate that. You know.
Killing me, bro.
Anyway, there. Okay, so James Gunn is the guy who's in charge of the DC studios. He's basically like the Kevin Feige of DC.
Yes, we all know that.
So
why are you saying all that stuff?
Because I'm trying to.
We already know. We already know all that stuff. All right, so let's see.
There we go. It's finally opened.
There we go. Oh, look,
All
that
right,
was your problem.
Peter Safran.
That's it, Peter Safran, like the rice. So I mean, basically, what they're saying is right now, they're saying all the stuff you want to hear. They're saying, oh, everything's going to be great. Everything's fine. Like, I went through a bunch of quotes from the people in the comic book industry, and it all ranges from, doom, we're all going to die, to, wow, this could be the best thing ever. My personal opinion is that this could be a serious train wreck, because here's what I'm concerned about. You've already got Disney, which has been, cinching the purse strings on a lot of their programs. Like there was a couple of articles that popped up about what they're doing with Star Wars, as far as what they're, we'll get to that later on in the show about retconning stuff. But they're tightening the purse strings because streaming. This is the weird part. Nobody knows the numbers of streaming. Nobody's where the money is coming, whether the money is going.
I don't even know how that works, man.
That's the thing. Nobody does. Not even their dumbasses who are collecting the money from us. They don't know how much money that goes, because how many of us are sharing passwords, yada, yada, yada. All these weird things that they can't determine exactly how much money a TV show is making per se, because all they can go is, okay, well, this had like 1 billion streams or whatever, but is that 1 billion streams of people that actually watched it and paid for it, or is it 1 billion streams of somebody who watched it, 30 friggin' times or whatever? Yeah. You don't have the metrics you would have as if you were at a movie theater with a ticket purchased.
I completely understand that. Then that's on the movie side. Now, on the show side, I mean, how did you determine stuff that just aired on regular TV? It was like Nielsen ratings, but how do you get... So I think the TV side of it is a little bit more tangible, like, because you're getting people to pay for that service.
Some sort of ratings, though. So I'm beginning to wonder if we might start beginning to see some of the ending of the streaming. I don't want to call it a fad, but it's really become to a point where now TV shows that have become really popular on Netflix, et cetera, and Amazon Prime are now going to the weekly
format.
Episode drop, right? Even Stranger Things, they basically said, all right, we're going to give you a month in one day, but we're going to spread it over 3 weeks or whatever. So they're stretching it out. And Netflix is Stranger Things is a different beast.
That's their biggest cash cow.
Right. Well, no, it was defeated by K-pop Demon Hunters. That literally K-pop Demon Hunters has just crushed them. Why are you complaining? You said
because
you liked
I hate myself for liking it.
It had no business being that good. I understand. It had no business being that good, but it is. So let's just move on from that. It is a great show. So enjoy it, and don't be ashamed that you enjoy K-pop Demon Hunters. But that was just a one shot. It was just a movie, And so now Can they catch lightning in a bottle? I don't know, but I'm getting off topic here. The point is, like with the streaming shows, that's where like a lot of the money. Because what they said in that article with Zaslav and such was that, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be told on the big screen. And I hate it when they talk like this. There's stories that need to be told on the big screen. And then there's stories that need to be told in a series format. It's like, all right, genius. Okay, great. You're giving me these artistic answers for people who want some sort of concrete answer. And the answer is they don't know. They don't know. Yeah. They're like, okay, we're probably going to cut out a lot of your favorite shows. I mean, I am genuinely concerned because the bigger a company gets, the less nimble it is, and the more stuff falls through the cracks. Yeah. Just like I was talking about Last Samurai Standing. This series is friggin' awesome. I mean, just like I want the second season. But who knows? They don't even know. Netflix is just waiting to see what the numbers look like before they greenlight it. And so what is that? You take that one instance and then extrapolate it by 1 billion now because you've got all these series that are vying to get on the tube somehow. What happens? I mean, now it's all going through. It's the funnel. I mean, the funnels are getting smaller. You're either going to go to Disney, you're either going to go to Netflix, or you're either going to go to Amazon Prime. The options are starting to wither and die now. So it'll be harder to make some of these streaming things.
And then the other question is are they going to consolidate? Is Netflix going to assimilate like Warner Bros., like HBO, like Max? Is it going to take that and just put that on Netflix? Are they going to try to get rid of two?
They are saying that as of now, everything will stay as it is.
Everything's staying right now, but
no, because they don't know. Or if they do know, they sure as hell ain't telling us yet because they don't want to cause panic. Because what would happen if they say, "Oh yeah, we're going to put HBO Max in, fold it into Netflix, just like Hulu and ESPN went into Disney." Yeah. That's probably what's going to happen, but they don't want to say that yet because on HBO you've got the new Harry Potter series that's going to be coming out. The Penguin is just gold. You don't have to be a nerd to watch that movie. You just got to be an old Sopranos fan, really, and just be like, "Yeah, that dude walks funny, but hell, that's a great show." So there's no cane, there's no like little. So yeah, I mean, so. If they fold it into it, which they probably will do, but they don't want to say that they're going to do that now because that will cause a panic and a stampede away from them, But and also though, if you leave now, I guess whatever. Like you're watching what something to Derry. What is it?
Yeah. I'm like 4 episodes into Welcome to Derry, which I think is awesome. It's a great show, but what's going to happen to a show like that? Then you have to worry about what is the production quality because let's be honest, the production quality of an HBO show is 10 times different than the quality of a Netflix show.
No. I don't agree with that statement. If you're talking about a smaller production, I mean, you're talking about a Stephen King production, though. Oh wait, why not? Gross. So you're talking that's a Stephen King production. They're going to drop a lot of cash into that.
Well, I mean, no, I'm talking like Peacemaker. Perfect example, Peacemaker.
What are you talking about? They could drop a lot of cash.
That's an unbelievable thing. But some of these Netflix shows, they don't have as much of a production value. Like Stranger Things aside,
No, because just watching the
Last Samurai.
Last Samurai Standing. Dear God, I don't know how much money they blew on production value on that one, man. I mean, that one was unreal.
Well,
all right,
if
when we come back, we'll continue. Because also we've got to talk about the MGM Amazon merger, though, too. Is that what it was? The MGM Amazon merger? I believe that's what it was. Yeah. MGM. He always goes with that. Amazon MGM. So they are already sort of kind of leading the way a little bit. So we'll talk about that on the other side of the break because they might need to take notes over at Netflix because what do they do about the big Netflix is not the big screen people. That's Warner Brothers and MGM. So we'll talk about that on the other side. This is The Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO comes from the Mortgage Gumbo Studios.
Your locally trusted home loan lender, MortgageGumbo.com.
Serving the Louisiana hobby and games community for over 12 years, Gopher Games has prided itself on offering the very best in personalized customer service, unique experience-based events, and premium amenities for our Gopher Academy members, such as after-hours private gaming space, full immersion RPG room, rotating board game library, and coming soon a video game arcade. So join the Gopher community at 4953 West Napoleon Avenue. For more info, go to gophergamesnola.com or the Gopher Discord. Gopher Games, where you got game.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Get ready to unleash your potential at CrossFit Grigri. Are you tired of ordinary gyms? Say hello to extraordinary results. At CrossFit Grigri, we're not just a gym, we're a family. Join our community of passionate individuals who seek to better themselves, help those around them, and find enjoyment in doing both. Experience personalized training, expert coaching, and a supportive environment that fuels your fitness journey. Learn more at CrossFitGrigri.com or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. CrossFit Grigri, where the potions and the programming and the magic's in the community.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
iHeart is America's #1 podcast network. Open the free iHeart app and explore podcasts like this.
Daphne Caruana Galizia was a Maltese investigative journalist and blogger who spent her life fighting for truth, justice, and decency in a country overrun by corruption. But on October 16, 2017, she was assassinated.
There are crooks everywhere you look now. The situation is desperate.
Malta is a tourist paradise, but underneath its extraordinary beauty, there are some dark, dark shadows. This is a place where dark power and dark money likes to hang out. And if you try and tell truth to that dark money and that dark power, if you're a journalist, it can be a very dangerous place indeed.
They were asleep in their own beds, and somebody piled rubber tires out the back of the house and set them alight.
These are 5 car bombs within the space of a year, and nothing was done about it.
I was shaking. It was a mixture of anger and fear.
From iHeart Podcasts, Topic Studios, and Vespucci, this is Crooks Everywhere. My name is Manuel Delia, former political operative turned journalist.
I'm John Sweeney, a former BBC journalist and investigative reporter. Together, we unravel the web of deception, exposing the dangerous forces at play in Malta.
Crooks Everywhere.
Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and listen now.
Welcome back to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Like them on Facebook at The Week in Geek Radio Show. Here's D Squared.
Welcome back in to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, and Scungy had to go use the facilities. Whatever. So look, as always, though, we are streaming live right now on the Week in Geek Radio Show on Facebook. And, of course, you can follow us where we're streaming live on YouTube. You got to put that little @ symbol at TWIG Radio. And we're streaming on our Twitch channel, which is TWIG _radio. So you got all these ways to watch our ugly faces, and if you want to, you can listen to us on the radio, 99.5 on your dial, or that free, lovely iHeartRadio app. And you can follow us on our social media channels on Twitter at TWIG Radio, and the Instagram's The Week in Geek. I promise you, I will actually put up some podcasts this week, because I got to put up the interview of our interview with Mac Nierendorn, owner of Go4 Games, and also our buddy Brian Smith, David Ford, BBC Reporting. For some reason, our stream died while we were at at Game On Social Hub. So I gotta put up the podcast so that people can hear that interview, because it was some radio gold that happened that night. Because apparently David Ford was under the impression that the laser tag arena was an arena of a death sport for little children. So we had to disabuse him of that notion. But as always, though, we're streaming live on the Week in Geek Facebook page. Now, you can also listen to us at your leisure on the iHeartRadio app, and you can click that little red microphone button.
Well, hello there.
And you too can be a part of the show. Just like, hey, DJ's here. All right. Yay, the gang's all here. Yay. Let me turn your mic on. There you are. You're just in time.
Really?
Because you can click that little red microphone button.
Well, hello there.
And you too can be a part of the show. We have a very special treat for you tonight.
Oh boy!
You got your headphones
I'm
in?
it up right now.
I'm gonna stall for a second while you put
stall,
that
because
in.
no, this is so worth it. This is.
I was not aware that David Ford of the BBC had such a wonderful singing voice. I mean,
voice. You say?
I don't know any British singers.
You don't know any British singers?
I know. I'm like Frank Sinatra, and the Dean Martin. I'm thinking like those crooners. So
you've
I don't know
never
any
heard
British
of
crooners.
Elton John or David Bowie.
But he's not a crooner.
Mick
Okay, maybe
Jagger, Freddie Mercury.
Wow, they're all a bunch of limeys?
Yes.
Oh, well, that sucks. I'm going to boycott them now. All right, well, let's listen to this other BBC reporter. If you like green sleeves, you'll love magic sleeves.
I built a deck to challenge my friends at Magic the Gathering. I shuffle my deck repeatedly and find out my cards were too easily. Card sleeves is all I need to protect my deck from withering. Go for Games has all the sleeves you'll ever need for your Magic League.
Yay!
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That was good.
Hey, look at him, man. He can carry a tune in a bucket.
That was good. I was very impressed.
And he threw in a bone to Go for Games.
Yeah.
That's an ad.
Well played. That's our new Go for Games commercial. You're welcome, Mac. People are going to walk into Go for Games, hand him $5, and then sing magic sleeves to it. He'll be like, what the hell is going on? like why are the crazies all coming out?
Mac is going to hate us so much.
Like, these weirdos keep showing up at my store.
He already isn't happy with you for Count Macula.
He's sort of forgotten about that one. Thanks for bringing it up. Count Macula. That was a completely different story. Oh, my God. So, yes, you too can be a part of the show. Click that little red microphone button, and you too can leave us a 30-second message. And look, we're doing our Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza tonight. And so if you've got a small business and you want to promote it, just leave a 30-second message and we'll play it on the air. Free advertising. Come on, we're in the Christmas spirit here. We're here to help you. Nerds helping nerds. That's how we roll. All right, when we left off last, we were talking about the big merger right now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Netflix and Warner Brothers, the deal hasn't gone through yet, but it looks like it's going to happen. But you've already got Amazon and MGM that have merged, and so now they're kind of asking what the process will be for like the big screen stuff. And so Netflix and HBO can probably take a cue from whatever Amazon and MGM do, because they've got, just like we got up on the screen where we're streaming live on the Week in Geek Facebook page, that Fallout is now going to be episodic. Remember, they just dropped them all, but now because they know they got a winner, And it's already greenlit for what, Scungy?
It's already greenlit for a third season.
Hey,
yeah, exactly. But yeah, episode 1, December 17th, and then you get one episode per week. I
Did
know,
they just
right?
release this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
they just
yeah. So, dude, I swear, man. So,
But
yeah,
then-
February 4th.
But that one,
Episode 8, January 4th. Is that the Super Bowl? When's the Super Bowl?
but that one will be simulcast just like they're doing with Stranger Things in the theater.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Wait, I just said I hoped they were.
I thought you said they were.
No, I did not say that. I said I wondered if they were.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you know what?
Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
MGM has said that they're steering into the skid. They're trying to recommit to the theater. They said that they want to do 12 to 14 big screen releases a year.
Okay.
So I think this is a good. I mean, you're the one who's been an advocate for the longest time, Dave, about trying to go back to the theater.
Yeah,
and seeing it.
And I even put my money where my mouth was.
Yeah.
You know, I went back and saw a couple movies in the theater. You know, and now that I got some vacation time coming up, I'll probably go back again and see some more. Because I mean, look. I can't sit here and tell people to go watch a damn movie and not go do it my damn self, you know?
Yeah, but there is also something to be said about watching a movie in the theater. I have you cannot replicate that experience at home.
I want to ask the 19-year-old. All right, so look, this was the big discussion we had in the last segment was with this merger, what's going to happen? Because honestly, I don't think HBO Max is they're not going to fold it over into Netflix yet because it'll cause a stampede. People will freak out. But that is probably what's going to happen. But the question becomes, how do they manage all of this with such a huge mega corporation now? Because now we are getting to the point where the streaming wars are starting to come to an end because everybody's getting folded over and bought out. So now you've got the House of the Mouse that owns Hulu and ESPN and what's the third? Yeah, ESPN and Hulu and Disney on one. Yes. And then you're gonna have Amazon folding over with MGM, and then you've got I don't know who's gonna own Starz. Starz is just kind of chilling out there.
Well, Starz is kind of already with Amazon because you can actually get, if you have a Starz subscription, it's on Amazon.
You can get everything on Amazon, bro. Don't believe that crap. All right, so I hate that stuff.
My take on this is it's very similar to what I learned in film school about MGM back in the 20s to the 50s.
Yes.
And how they kind of owned everything, but then the law came in and said, actually, you can't do that anymore. So it's this is giving a lot of hints of that. So if Netflix owns everything, I think that enough people will advocate for, hey, make that illegal.
Let me challenge your film school knowledge here, though, because for the most part, from my understanding, was the fact that they owned the actors.
Yeah, yes,
they owned
the actors.
They owned also they owned the theaters as well. They slowly accumulated everything. And
he is right on.
They just slowly started to spread
that.
out in general. So it just reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah,
and
they would own the theaters, and they would play their movies.
Yeah, they would play their movies and their movies only, though.
SAG and also all of the other guilds are very much pushing back on this merger. So
so they are.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. Well, they haven't actually done anything yet, but they have put out statements. They have put out many statements about that. But something that I'm not sure if y'all talked about was also in this merger, Warner Brothers Games is also included. Did y'all think about that?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
You know what?
It was explicitly stated as well.
That
it was
is
something that they
perfect
specifically
timing.
wanted.
That's what we call in the radio business a tease, because we got to go take our first break. Our third break. But DJ's here, so now I'm going to
first break.
Yeah, right. It's his first break. Yeah. So when we come back, we'll continue our talk about the merger. Because look, honestly, I mean, I had this labeled as 1, 2, and 3 to start off the show.
And
but look, now that we got 2 big hours, we can talk about this stuff and not be like, hey, you heard? They're getting merged. All right, moving on. Waka waka. This is The Week in Geek with T-Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO. Magic sleeves, oh, magic sleeves. Hey, Louisiana sports fans, heads up. Right now, lawmakers in Baton Rouge are running a trick play. They're trying to push through a tax hike that hits sports fans and local businesses. That's right, they want to make sports betting more expensive for you and your fellow sports fans. So time out. Tell your representatives no to a tax hike on Louisiana sports fans. Visit betonla.org. Paid for by the Sports Betting Alliance.
Gumbo Nation, you did it again. thank you. 10 plus years on air, Mortgage Gumbo Dadcam has grown because of your trust in me as your local preferred lender with all your home loan needs. My recent recognition as a national top lender is awesome, but being your local lender is what matters to me and why I'm so thankful. I promise to continue to earn your trust in making your needs my priority. Visit MortgageGumbo.com.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter?
In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it.
We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by the Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
If you've been listening to Winning at Life for a while now, you probably already know that estate planning is more than just a will. You may need a trust. You definitely need both of your powers of attorney. So what's your plan? Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard, an estate planning attorney at offices in Metairie. Listen, don't leave your loved ones in a bind. Call me and we'll make you a plan or update your existing plan. Find me at wjblanchardlaw.com.
Make WRNO your #1 preset on our free iHeartRadio app, powered by Dudley DeBosier, official injury lawyers of the New Orleans Saints. Call 444-4444.
That's 444-4444.
Non-attorney spokesperson Chad Dudley, New Orleans.
Hey, this is Jason Douglas. Actually, this is Beerus the Destroyer, and you're listening to The Weekend Geek on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Welcome back in to The Weekend Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ.
Hey!
Gunji.
All right, the gang's all here.
Hey.
Yeah, we were talking during the break about that
Warner Brothers.
The Warner Brothers and merger with Netflix, and DJ brought up, which we were not aware of, that it's also the game studios that are part of this merger as well.
So Warner Brother Games is getting purchased, which means that Mortal Kombat will be owned by Netflix.
Wow.
Think about that. Let
And
that settle in.
All the Lego games.
Yeah, all the, that means that new Batman one that's coming out
all
soon.
the Batmans.
Rocksteady?
Yeah, Rocksteady. In all of their other branches. So like their Boston, their New York, their Canada
And
locations.
what is your favorite?
ETC.
What? Which one? Oh, the
Lego.
Oh, the Lego. Oh, God. I mean, all the Lego games, but I love Lego. I love the Lego. Which how's it going to work out? Because it's Lego Marvel.
I didn't want to
too.
steal your Lego idea because you brought it up. I was trying to give you the credit for it.
I don't know. I think it was just Telltale Games in general. They might.
Yeah,
there might just
Telltale
be.
Games.
Jesus,
Not
oh
Telltale.
God!
Telltale, what the TT? What
Take
I
Two.
don't-
No.
It's not TT.
Traveler Tales.
Traveler Tales.
Oh,
yeah,
Traveler
okay.
Tales.
There's too many TT
Yeah,
games.
there is.
But,
So this is something that's actually like. You said that you're worried that they're going to cut up because they're cutting stuff.
Yeah, it just
whatnot.
seems like they're gonna that Netflix might just be like, hey, like y'all are gonna
We
do
have
just
been
less.
complaining about how the gaming industry as a whole has been like cutting artists
well,
and
like,
digital
I
artists
have-
and all these things.
I have
where,
a theory behind this.
Okay, what?
It's these indie games that become such hits.
Yeah.
That like. For instance, Fortnite. Fortnite was not a big studio game.
No.
It's not. It was a small game. What these studios are doing, they're looking like, well, look, that game was made with like 10 people.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's the best-selling game of all time.
You go make that.
Why do you need a whole studio to make this humongous game?
This backs up a trend that I've been talking about just in separate conversations, not even like relating to movies or film, but indie is the new mainstream, I think. Like a lot of indie stuff just is becoming more popular.
It is more popular, but the problem is in the gaming industry, the stuff like that, those games are great. Those indie games are great, but you can't make.
Yeah, and then the indie game that does become popular, you're giving one guy $1 million.
You can't make a Mortal Kombat game with 3 people. You
Exactly.
cannot make a Batman, an Assassin's Creed. You need a studio of people to do it to make that level of game.
Exactly.
But the executives are just sitting there looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
They're like, this did so well. Why do we need all of you people here?
And with a studio as I don't know how to say it, but Rocksteady hasn't been as good as they used to be recently.
Yeah, their track record has
been Suicide Squad.
Yeah, exactly. It's been slowly dwindling out, so it's just not looking good for them whatsoever.
Yeah, so I mean, look, you were saying like SAG-AFTRA is pushing back on this merger as well.
They've been pushing back
it's
hard.
just like, the streaming wars coming to an end. We're finally starting to see the streaming wars coming to an end, and now it's all become these big conglomerates. It looks Cyberpunk and Shadowrun is just a couple years away before the old mega corporations selling our soul, the company soul.
I went back and watched another playthrough of Detroit Become Human, and it's getting more real every day. You know about the game, Dad?
Wait, what?
Detroit Become Human was a game in the same vein as like Heavy Rain or Until Dawn, the same studio.
Okay, all right.
It's those ones that are like almost you're playing as a movie.
Yeah.
And that one had
the main
Clancy Brown was in that one.
Clancy Brown was in that one. The main topic of it was androids existed and were your personal servants. But basically, android uprising and just AI uprising and big conglomerates own everything. And like the closer I get to the future and the more I go back and look at that game, it's like this wasn't made last year. This was made almost 10 years ago now. And it's scary. Like, it's genuinely
such a great
scary.
game.
You know what's funny, though, is they always call them Asimov circuits. You know, the Asimov where they can't do harm to a human or by inaction have harm happen to a human. I think most idiots think that's it's part of the programming already. It's like no. Like you've seen some of these things accidentally ignite their flamethrower by a human being, the little flamethrower dogs.
Look at these safe self-driving cars.
Yeah, that's just like
I'm
supposed to be driving here. Why are you here, stupid human?
Yeah.
Splat.
And then
human goes splat.
Even the good AI, what if it sees a human hurting another human? Then what? A human's still getting hurt, so what do?
You fight the other AI.
And there's
then
the conflict for Detroit Become Human. I just sold you the game.
Oh,
Boom.
see,
that really is. That really is.
Okay.
If you look, and I will say, if you have not played this game, it is a fantastic series of games.
Very prevalent right now.
I would that one, Heavy Rain, Until Dawn, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. Those 4 games are poignant.
Get this man a true.
Poignant.
Get
All
this
right,
man a
here,
true.
let's do this though.
Shall we play a game?
Scungy's Pick of the Week. Scungy's Pick of the Week, brought to you by CrossFit Gree. Learn more at CrossFitGreeGree.com.
All right, Scungy.
Pick of the Week.
What do we got? What you got this week?
All right,
you got something new, and I saw it, and I almost
Yes.
played it today.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
What is this? I haven't heard of this.
So it looks cheesy. I'm gonna say that first, because it looks like it looks like my childhood games though.
It is.
Okay, so
It is.
Explain.
It is the old school side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in
Awesome.
vein of Turtles in Time,
Yep, classic.
and like Sunset Riders, all those old Konami games and whatnot.
right.
So it's a Marvel game where it has these games have always been button mashers.
Yeah.
They
Butt
were
mashers?
Yeah, they were
Button.
written.
Oh, button. I thought you said butt.
No, button mashers.
Button.
These games were designed to eat your quarters in the arcade, where you're constantly fighting enemies and you're constantly. This has been redesigned from the ground up. It is a side-scrolling beat 'em up, but it has RPG elements in it.
Whoa.
Ooh,
So
tell
as
me
you play
more.
through, now there are 14 different characters that you can play.
Okay.
From your normal people like your Iron Mans and your Captain America, then you have people like Cosmic Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer, to people like Beta Ray Bill.
Oh my God!
Beta Ray Bill. Oh my
so
God.
yes, and each character plays different. This is a beautiful thing about it. Like Iron Man can fly, he's got projectiles, but you know what? Rocket Raccoon uses projectiles, but he can't fly, and he's got more combos to it. And then you have like Beta Ray Bill is slow, but man, does he hit hard. So
There you go.
yeah,
See,
there it is right there.
Look
You've
at
got-
the artwork.
That art style is
this art
phenomenal.
this is the art style. I mean, you have Venom, you got Captain America, you got Nova, Spider-Man.
Very 90s cell shading.
And so that's why when I first looked at it, I'm just kind of like, it looks so kind of cheesy. But then the more I looked at it, I'm kind of like, no,
Get to some,
they're
gameplay.
trying to get to me. Some of the videos.
No, not video. You don't have to watch videos. I'm saying actual
so like,
pictures.
that's
Oh,
what it is.
nice.
It's that sprite pixel
Oh my
type
God!
thing.
It is just like the X-Men game.
Yes, it's much like that. And so here's
take my money. Take my money.
Here's the other thing about it. With this particular game, you play as two heroes. You have two heroes that you pick. And you go through and you can switch between them, and they have their own separate lives. Now they have a campaign mode that you go through and you do a whole story. And you get to fight different enemies and whatnot. You go to different levels, and the levels are cool. You get to do combos, but every level has this really cool thing where
they're fighting Hydra agents, or is that
that's AIM?
That's AIM. Yeah.
That's AIM. So you have like an objective, like hit 5 enemies with 1 attack on this level, and don't get hit by these enemies on this level. Beta Ray Bill,
Silver Surfer,
and Silver Surfer, yeah. And Galactus in the background, who sits there, and like that's one of the objectives is not to get hit by Galactus in this level.
That's
so
not
you
easy.
have a whole campaign that you can go through, and you can save. And as you go through, you level up your characters where they get stronger, or they have longer focus, or where they can use their special ability quicker and whatnot. And you could do single player, or you could do multiplayer, online, or couch co-op.
Ooh, online. I like to hear that.
Couch co-op.
Two opposite takes there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So look, is this game, look? I'm gonna tell you this right now. Is this game doing anything new?
No,
not really. It's not doing anything new. But for us 80s kids who grew up in the arcades and played these games, this is reminiscent of Turtles in Time. And
I played Turtles in Time, and I played it for a good week or two, but then I was done with it. Like I haven't picked it up in a long time. But it was fun. Like I played it like a madman for a week.
That's what these games are. They're not. They don't have long staying power. They really
ain't
don't.
got legs. But
but when you do it, you remember that experience. You have so much fun, and occasionally you'll go back to it. Yeah. Now the benefit of this one is that since you have 14 different characters and everybody's got different skill sets, you can, the replayability is a lot bigger on this one, because like I want to play through with Wolverine this time. I want to play through with this person. I want to play through, and I want to upgrade them. So you do have it's got
a lot of variety.
It's got some variety to it. And
what's the platforms?
Oh, it's on everything. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC. Nice. And if you have Game Pass, you could get it free on Game Pass.
Oh, it's on Game Pass.
So yeah, I saw it today. Actually, when I was I'm sick, and so I spent most of my day just sleeping in my comfy chair, not watching the Saints win, waking up periodically, going, "Oh wait, we're tied. Oh wait, we won. Hey, awesome." So oh my god, this just looks just like. Yeah. Looks just like X-Men.
This looks like one of those games though, where like you kind of forget that it's in your library, but then you have like a buddy over.
Yeah,
like, what multiplayer games do I have? Oh, that
dude,
one.
Like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. If they would ever make that one. All right,
you know what I'm actually going to say? It's actually very reminiscent of the Dungeons and Dragons one, because of the leveling up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, look, hour 1 is basically in the books. Hour 2 is coming up. We got the Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza. So,
did you study?
He studied. He studied. And how did your essay come out? Came out good? Was it filled with BS?
You know it.
All right. Hour 1 is done. Hour 2 is coming up. This is The Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
President Trump is accepting the FIFA Peace Prize at the 2026 World Cup draw at the Kennedy Center in Washington. FIFA says the inaugural award is for exceptional and extraordinary actions for peace that have united people across the world. Trump called it one of the great honors of his life and went on to talk about the global conflicts he's ended.
So many different wars that we're able to end, in some cases a little bit before they started, just right before they started.
The president has often noted he was passed over for the Nobel Peace Prize, despite, in his words, ending several wars. Illegal immigration at the southern border is once again at a record low. Newly released federal numbers show that November was the 7th consecutive month where not a single migrant was caught and released by the Border Patrol. Overall, from October to November, there was the lowest number of encounters for the start of a fiscal year in history. Also, just about 55,000 pounds of drugs were seized last month. That was a 33% increase from October. That's politics. I'm Brad Siegel.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO FM, New Orleans, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
President Trump hosting the Kennedy Center honors. I'm Kathleen Maloney, Fox News. The President and First Lady arriving at the newly renovated Kennedy Center.
This is really a night of joy tonight because of what's happening with this building.
The president also touting the benefits of his policy on tariffs.
It's unbelievable for national security. I've ended 8 wars largely because of trade and because of tariffs. If we go the other tariff route, and there are other routes we can go, but it won't give you the same pure national security as this one. This one is swift and very powerful.
The Supreme Court could rule on the legality of his emergency tariffs as early as this month. President Trump is the first president to host the Kennedy Center Awards tonight. This year's event will pay tribute to actors Sylvester Stallone and Michael Crawford and singers Gloria Gaynor, George Strait, and the band Kiss. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth stands behind an order for a second strike on a suspected drug boat by Navy Admiral Mitch Bradley.
That second strike on an alleged drug boat in the Caribbean that killed 2 survivors in September. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is also rejecting reporting that he ordered everyone on board to be killed. But he's not committing to releasing the video of this second strike. Members of the Senate and House Armed Services Committees saw the videos last week, and unsurprisingly, reactions are split largely along party lines. Hegseth did say that his department is reviewing the video to see if its contents, if releasing it, could somehow compromise the ongoing operations in the Caribbean.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. The 84th Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day ceremony taking place in Honolulu today. It marks the attack on this state in 1941 that drew the U.S. into World War II. America is listening to Fox News.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up, you get early payout on parlays too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Licensee partner Amelia Bell Casino. T&Cs apply.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get Super Sure.
Wishing the holidays could come early? If you own or manage your business, they can. With help from iHeartRadio. People are already shopping for their loved ones and hunting for deals wherever they can find them, including right here. They're listening to the radio. They're listening to podcasts. They could be listening to you. Don't wait for everyone else to kick off the holidays. Get your best season of the year up and running today. Call 844-844-iHeart or visit iHeartAdvertising.com.
Hey, Dan, that spaceship-wide lunch meeting at noon, please say it's not more astronaut ice cream and powdered orange drink.
Negatory. Ground Control hooked us up with EasyCater, so now we can order from a galaxy of restaurants with tools to stay on budget and meet our dietary needs.
Thank heavens. My dairy tolerance and anti-gravity is not great.
And with EasyCater, it's all on one simple platform, so we can focus on space stuff, like that asteroid. So how about tacos? Hold the cheese.
EasyCater, a stellar way to order food for work. Order now at easycater.com.
So Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data on a crazy fast 5G network for just $29.95 a month for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This top-tier plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you'll save over 50% every month for the rest of your life. You might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer expires 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
Your holiday to-do list can be longer than Santa's. Between the shopping, the decorating, kids' concerts, and, oh yeah, keeping the magic alive. iHeartRadio is here to bring the joy to your busy days with commercial-free Christmas stations like iHeart Christmas. Or dozens of playlists so you can pick and match your holiday vibe. Open your free iHeart app and search Holiday to explore stations, playlists, and more.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO comes from the Mortgage Gumbo Studios.
Your locally trusted home loan lender, MortgageGumbo.com.
Some people bring joy wherever they go, some whenever they go. Mark Twain found humor all around. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Humor. Pass it on from passiton.com.
resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is The Week in Geek with David D. Squared, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Heard live on News Talk 99.5 WRNO and the iHeartRadio app. Here's D. Squared.
Greetings, people of Earth. This is The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ
and
Scungy.
And hour 2, we are off to the races. And, it's funny because I used to always do this. I would keep it, like, on speed dial at the old station down the dial. Like, so 12 years we've been doing this show.
Wow.
And I think at least 3 or 4 times it has fallen on December 7th.
Members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
And if you want to see the actual document where he scratched out, because it initially said a date that will live in, I don't know what the word was, but he scratched it out and wrote infamy himself.
Yeah.
He's like, in despair or something.
Yeah.
He's like, no, infamy.
He's infamous.
Yes. So, which is funny, one of the Gifts for Geeks things, I was like, you should probably just get somebody a membership to the World War II Museum because, dear God, you can't see it all in one day.
No.
You probably can't even see it all in a year.
No.
The place is giganticus maximus.
And they just keep adding stuff.
They keep adding stuff. All right. So that is,
Coming
FDR, but yeah, we got Gifts for Geeks coming up. Now, as always, you can see along with us. We're streaming live on the Week in Geek Facebook page, the Week in Geek radio show. And of course, we're streaming live on the Twitch channel. What is it, DJ?
Our Twitch channel is going to be TWIG_radio. And then we're also streaming live on our YouTube channel at TWIG Radio.
See, that's all you need to know. So let's jump right back into some stuff right here. Let's do this. And now, your top nerd news stories from around the world, brought to you by the Viridian Tea Company. Find them on Etsy. And now, your top nerd news stories. Now, if you're looking at the screen right now, if you're watching us, and if you're not just listening on the radio, you can see the new, I guess, what do you call it, card or poster? For the Paramount Plus original Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
That's not for One Tree Hill?
That is not One Tree Hill, nor is it this. Friends. Look at it's just like
that is the exact same picture.
It is the exact same picture. So let's see. Here we go. One. Oh, look, you see his arm is over there. And look, they're holding. Why is the Klingon holding hands with anybody? And look, they're holding hands. Oh, my God.
It's like an eye exam. Tell me what's the difference between number 1 and number 2.
There is no difference.
There is
There is no difference. So now I was able to scour the internet, and I found their new theme song. Kind of dun, 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 dun. Sometimes I told you life was gonna be this way. This is the new theme song for Starfleet Academy. This is what I found. It's what it says. It's for real. Sounds like it. Starfleet Academy. Oh, stand together. Oh yeah, fight whoever. Wow. Be united like the Federation. Yeah. This is it. This is the Starfleet Academy intro. We're gonna stand together and we'll fight the Klingons together.
This makes me really want to watch Star Trek now.
I know.
For
It's
some
been
reason.
a long road.
I've never
getting
had
from
this
there
impulse to watch Star Trek like this
And now
before.
we're here. Yeah. All right. Starfleet Academy. I'm psyched. Are you psyched, Scudgy? You look psyched. You look very excited by this song.
I quit.
Oh, what are you talking
I
about?
quit.
Yeah, I
This
can't
is
quit you. I can't quit you.
No,
Like Starfleet Academy, I
no,
can't
please,
quit
God,
you.
tell me that's not real.
That is real.
That cannot be real.
That
is
the-
some cruel joke that is that's been whipped up by AI on the internet. You you can't trust anything on the internet anymore. That
What are
is
you
not
talking-
real. If that is a Starfleet Academy theme song,
Reddit.
Why?
Do you not know what Reddit is?
I know
Everything leaks on Reddit. That's where I found it.
Really?
If it's
I got some beachfront property in Arizona I want to sell.
If it's on the internet, that means it's true.
It's just
It
absolutely
just
true.
means that it's true.
It's absolutely true.
Don't
This is the new
believe
theme
everything
song
you read
for
on the internet.
Starfleet.
You know who said that?
Who?
Abraham Lincoln.
That is true.
That
He
is
read that
true.
on the internet.
I get it.
Yes.
Did you know that Abraham Lincoln could have received a fax from a samurai? They were all
fax?
created in the same years.
Wow.
While apparently a fax machine was made while they were still samurais and Abraham Lincoln was still alive. So a samurai could have faxed Abraham Lincoln. Who knew?
Konnichiwa.
Hey, Eric's back. Hey, I can't quit you, Star Trek. I love Eric. Hey, Merry Christmas, Eric. Hey, look, we're going to be out at Game On Social Hub next week on the 14th. We'll be out there from 7 to 9, and we've got gifts from Go For Games, Pokinola, and, of course, Game On Social Hub. And 2 weeks from then, the 28th, we'll be at Go For Games for their member appreciation day.
Member day.
Big old deal. And DJ, that will be our first time that we're going to do a live show from Game Go For. But we'll also be doing our tabletop game with our Monster Squad guys.
Woo. Oh, yeah.
So you get to be the crow.
Nice.
Scungy's going to be the creature from the lake creature, because, we got to be distinct.
He's the pond creature.
And the patchwork monster will be played by a random listener each week because, Frankenstein, it's Abby normal brain. It's got split personality. So every week's going to be played by somebody new.
There we go.
Exactly, man. So we got you covered, man. And also starting in 2026, I'll be doing a bi-weekly G.I. Joe tabletop game with the Essence 20 system from Renegade Games.
Nice.
Well, because we've got G.I. Joe and the Transformer crossover with Hasbro's movies and stuff like that. Who owns Hasbro now? Are they bought up in any mergers?
Hasbro was just big. I thought it was just big Hasbro.
Maybe it's just Hasbro's just like, we got board games, bees. And so that's what we got. So I'll be running that because, we got to get kids excited for, gaming, but also, G.I. Joe and Transformers, come on. Because eventually I got to do the Energon World crossover. Because it's so funny because I've already had this idea. And actually, David Ford, BBC Reporting, I'm going to use him, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Cobra Commander basically, taunt the players each week where they're like, "Greetings, Joes," and then basically because it'll be February, January, so Mardi Gras will start kicking off. So of course you're going to have the crew of Quetzalcoatl, and then you'll have some other weird crews, and the Cobra brass band will be marching in a parade. But which parade? And which one are they going to try to take over? Joe's help! You'll never find out, Joe's. Cobra! And then I'll have David Ford reporting, we have a battle scene out here in the Tremay area. I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you, the jokes write themselves.
They do.
And if the jokes don't write themselves, the music writes themselves.
I built a deck to challenge my friends at Magic the Gathering.
I love my job.
I shuffle my deck repeatedly and find out my cards were too easily. Card sleeves is all I need to protect my deck from withering.
Wait.
Go For Games has all the sleeves you'll ever need for your Magic League.
This is the Week in Geek. Taking our first break. When we come back, the Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza on
Nice
the
on
Week
Wapo.
in Geek with D-Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
You've probably
the
said it
Rachel Maddow
before.
Show.
I'll schedule
Morning
that
Welcome to the Rachel Maddow Show. Morning Joe, the briefing with Jen Psaki, and more voices you know and trust. MS Now is your source for news, opinion, and the world. Learn more at ms.now.
You've probably said it before. I'll schedule that cleaning eventually. And if eventually has turned into months or even years, that's okay. This is your reminder. Your smile is worth a little time. Lotus Dental makes it easy to follow through with easy-to-schedule appointments, a calming office experience, and a team that's here to help you feel welcome, relaxed, and confident. No pressure, no rush, just care that feels simple and surprisingly refreshing. So let's make now the best time to schedule that cleaning. You'll be glad you've checked it off the list. Taking care of your teeth doesn't have to be a hassle. It can feel like something you did just for you. Calming, supportive care, modern approach. A visit you'll feel good about. Lotus Dental. Superior dentistry with a personal touch. With locations on the North Shore and South Shore. Visit mylotusdental.com. mylotusdental.com.
When a parent is seriously hurt on the job, it can be overwhelming.
How will the bills get paid? Who's going to help carry the load?
At Dudley DeBosier, we're working parents ourselves. Believe me, we get it.
And we're here for you now.
Chad Dudley, New Orleans, LA 2416378.
Texting enrolls in recurring automated text marketing messages. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply. Reply help for help or stop to opt out.
Are you drinking too much? Is alcohol affecting your relationships? Could drinking be affecting your job?
Hi, I'm Jonathan, founder of OrHealth. I struggled with alcohol misuse for 15 years. I tried self-help, therapy, and traditional 12-step programs, but nothing really worked. That's why I started OrHealth. OrHealth provides access to safe and effective medication, FDA approved for the treatment of alcohol issues. A daily pill proven to reduce alcohol cravings and make it easier to drink less or quit.
To join the thousands who are drinking less or who have quit altogether, text CONTROL to 71888. You'll be sent a secure link to OrHealth's private online assessment. If treatment is right for you, a licensed medical professional will prescribe medication for discreet and convenient delivery to your door. Just text CONTROL to 71888. That's CONTROL to 71888.
Not available in all states. For SMS terms, privacy policy, risk, and restrictions, please go to orhealth.com/terms. Use as directed.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like 80s Rock Ride. 80s Rock Ride features Van Halen, Aerosmith, Billy Idol, Def Leppard, and more to jam out in the car.
I stay for a white wedding.
Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search 80s Rock Ride, and listen now. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
iHeartRadio.
Not all kids with crooked teeth can afford braces. Luckily, there's donated orthodontic services from the American Association of Orthodontists. Kids who qualify can be matched with a volunteer orthodontist. Visit aaoinfo.org.
Everyone listen! No one quits! This is Casper Van Dien, Johnny Rico from Starship Troopers, and you're listening to the Week in Geek radio show! Come on, you apes! You want to live forever? Come on! You know what to do! Service guarantees citizenship!
Welcome back in to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ
and
Scungy.
All right, during the break, I was talking about some of the Cobra stuff that I had planned, and one of them was going to be Meet Your Cobra Infantry and Meet Your Cobra Viper, and his ID number was going to be 3MTA3. And you were like, oh, that's a deep cut. It's from the Beastie Boys. And I'm like, do you not know what that means? Do you not? So you have no idea that if you would take the Beastie Boys album cover, look at it in a mirror, 3MTA3 spells eat me.
Oh.
You suck. How do you not? That's like 80 years ago.
I
Well,
only had a copy of the tape.
Oh my! You had a picture. Oh my God!
I never had the actual album. Somebody taped it for me and gave it to me.
Oh my God! Eat me. That's like. How do you not know about Eat Me? What is wrong with you? Oh my
we don't
God.
have that
See,
much time in the show.
I'm surrounded by idiocies. All right, you know what? I don't have an intro for our Christmas
So
thing.
let's just go into it.
I built a deck and challenged my friends at math.
The Gettysburg Geeks Extravaganza begins. Hey, Scungy, what's stopping us off?
All right, so I got a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to
God.
say right now, not everything I have, but a lot of my stuff is brought to you by Etsy.
Oh, okay.
All
Well,
right.
good to know.
So,
And they actually have reasonable shipping now too.
Yes.
You can actually get some of this stuff before Christmas because some of my
So-
stuff is from Etsy as well.
So this one was one of my favorites, all right? For the gamer in your life, all right? We've all sat there and we've all played tabletop games.
Yes.
And we've had that moment where it's like, come on, baby, I need this dice to be great. I need this roll to be good. And what happens? You roll a 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's called the Chair of Shame. It's a 3D printed chair that says time out. That you put the dice on, and it's got a dunce cap to put on the dice.
That's like the most genius way to tell your dice, hey, don't give me a 1.
Exactly. And it only costs like $8.
Shame your die.
Shame your die. If anybody who's ever tabletop gamed.
Sorry,
So, yeah.
I'm a 90s
Etsy.
kid.
Etsy.
Etsy. All right, DJ, what you got?
All right, so I'm starting off with a kind of a not one that you might know it already.
All right.
I just stumbled upon it on TikTok, but apparently you can get this from multiple sources. I should have a Walmart link here.
Ooh,
but it's
really?
if anybody's in need of a new wallet, you can get a wallet. But if you're also a big Batman fan, I found a lot of these on the internet. It is a wallet where you put your ID in and it makes you Batman.
Oh my!
That's so awesome.
If anybody wants to see it, basically you just put you put your face in the eyes and the
great.
mouth
Batman.
of the Batman cowl, which is built into your wallet. It is the most genius wallet I've ever
God.
seen. And it's blowing up on TikTok right now.
That is spectacular. All right, so I've got one now. So that this is actually nifty because it's a coffee mug and it's good for anybody. And I found this on Etsy. It's only $28, but what it is, it's a mug with that each day you can have the dad joke of the day or baseball trivia of the day or history thing of the day. And while you're having your coffee, you just scan the QR code and it gives you whatever trivia you want from that. So
That's pretty cool.
instead of like a quote of the day calendar, you can have it with your coffee. You just got your little mug right there, pull up your phone, boop, take the QR code, and then boom, you become instantly smarter from uncommongoods.com.
That's all.
$28. I know, right? Pretty sweet.
Not bad.
All right. They actually, and for Scungy though too, there's also a beer mug that had, and the only one they had was just baseball trivia. So that would work for you.
That would work for
I probably
me.
shouldn't have told you. I probably
Yeah.
should have just gotten it for you for Christmas. You'd be like, sweet, dude. All right, what you got?
So, all right. So I'm going to go with one of the more expensive ones.
Ooh.
So, like, I got a lot of, like, but I've got some ones that you got somebody that you really, 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 really like and you don't mind spending a lot of money.
Okay.
RoboSen store.
Wait, what?
RoboSen, RoboSen,
Okay.
have these transformers
Oh, I know where
that
we're
you
going.
sit there and you say, hey, Optimus Prime, transform. And the thing transforms itself and it talks and it makes sound. And there's Optimus Prime, there's Megatron, there's the
I've
best
seen that.
transformer of all time, Soundwave.
And it's not even like it just transforms and stands there.
No, it
Yeah.
moves and everything like that.
I'm pretty sure there's an app on your phone where you can like download like Fortnite dances and make Optimus Prime actually do Fortnite dances in front of you.
That would be great because I
Yeah.
have a skin and I've done it, and it's pretty awesome watching a giant
Oh,
robot.
but in real
do the
life, oh
gritty.
boy.
So I've looked at these things and oh my God, they're beautiful.
How much are they? Did you say? Have you said yet? Is that why you're trying to upsell it right now?
$700.
Sweet baby
That's why I
Jesus
said
in the
this
manger.
this is not something that this is like, you know, this is the present you get all year long.
So this isn't something you get for your like your flavor of the week.
No. So
yeah, not for side chicks.
But look these up, man. They're actually really cool. Even if they get so many videos of them, just look at them. They're
All
cool.
right. Okay.
All
What you
right,
got,
so
D?
I got also one it's not as expensive as yours, Scungy, and the time already may have passed for it. But for next year, you could get your loved one I've mentioned this to y'all before, but the Star Trek Wine Advent Calendar.
Oh, the Wine Advent
And I will
calendar.
say, if you got the one this year or missed out on this one, you're like, maybe I don't want the same one. They do refresh it every year. So last year's was different than this year's. This year's is different than next year's. So if you wanted, if you already did it, then go get next one.
I've actually seen those. I've seen those advertised, and I was like, I wish I liked wine. You know.
Yeah. But I'm not sure. I would assume other IPs have different, probably alcohol as well for Advent calendars. Go to Cool Nerd Advent Calendar.
The Star Trek actually did an entire line of wines and liquors, and with like
yeah, they had a Romulan ale and Scotty's.
Scotty Scott, James C. Kirk bourbon.
I think it's they had. I'm pretty sure I did actually see a couple of those in this year's. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely go check that out.
So I found some candles on the internet, which is the D-Day tobacco patchouli invasion.
Tobacco patchouli.
I was looking for, gifts for history buffs, and this kept constantly popping up in my feed.
It's a soy blend.
A soy blend candle that smells like tobacco and patchouli. And it's
Wow.
You would think it would smell like dead fish and blood. I don't know. But then they also, where did the other one go? Oh, I lost it already. Yeah, here it is. Gettysburg. Does that just sound like misspent youth?
Apple cider and oak.
Apple cider and oak. So
that's definitely what it smelled like.
And musket fire.
And musket fire.
Some gunpowder.
I'm like, I want a gunpowder candle.
Yeah,
Can I
exactly.
get a New Year's Eve gunpowder scent candle? Because that's what I really want for Christmas. But yeah, if you want to get a history buff, a candle that smells like Gettysburg, which is apple cider and oak.
Wow.
Look, some of this stuff I was doing late at night. I'm like, why? It just kept popping up in my feed.
Stuff just keeps popping
I
up
know,
on your
right?
feed.
All right, what you got, Scungy?
All right, so this one's actually from a local person.
Ooh, okay.
Once again, I'm mentioning our friend Amber. Amber
yeah,
Garvin.
yeah.
She actually has her own business called the Grumpy Dunkling.
The Grumpy Duckling?
And she makes like bath bombs and candles and soaps, but she makes them geek-wise. Like, for instance, she has a huge D20 bath bomb that when it dissolves, it's actually got a D20 in it.
What?
All right, she makes like a unicorn poop. I'm not even joking. It's like a unicorn poop, and you throw it in a bath bomb, and there's a little unicorn figure in it. And she makes like gumbo pots and like crawfish pots and everything. And all of her stuff is like really cheap. It's like not, and it's all handmade. And we do have like some geeks who want to spell nice. You know,
yeah.
You know,
most do.
Most do.
It's there's always the one that ruins it for everybody.
Yes,
not all nerds stink. Okay.
Yes. So, but she makes all this stuff handmade, and I just wanted to throw something out there for one of our local people and whatnot. So you can go to the grumpydunkling.com.
Wait, I don't understand the words that are coming.
Grumpy Duckling.
Okay, it sounded like you said dunkling. I'm like, what is a dunkling?
I don't know. I have a speech impediment.
Clearly you do. The Grumpy
This is what happens when you don't have
Duckling.
actual teeth.
GrumpyDuckling.com.
Yes, go check it out, and she will. She'll ship, and she also goes to craft fairs all the time. So check her out.
Okay, DJ.
All right, so I
am
also
on the right
yes,
one?
you are.
Okay.
I also have a storefront, not local, unfortunately, but they do. Place called Graveyard Goods. Most of their promotion is on Instagram. They do weekly drops, or pretty much almost every week, for different licensed IPs merch. And if you want to scroll through this, it's not just X-Files. They do different IPs every week. So they got Silent Hill. Keep going. You're gonna find some stuff that you're gonna like.
The
Exorcist, The
Shining,
Shining,
you got the shit, my boy.
The
The
Craft.
Craft, oh, yeah.
Like keep on going. It's just
Twin
like
Peaks.
they don't miss. Like and their designs are phenomenal. Yeah, and they do
Eraserhead.
And like look right here, they don't just do apparel. They also do like tapestries, and they did what's it called? The House of Thousand Corpses. You could buy the fried chicken and gasoline cup. And it was like just a plastic like Mardi Gras cup, but it's got the fried chicken and gasoline logo on it. So I'm gonna do not buy it.
Yeah,
but
right.
Definitely check out Graveyard Goods for
I like that.
any nerdy merchandise that you may want.
All right, so let's go ahead and take our first break, and when we come back, we'll continue our gifts for geeks. Extravaganza, where we give you gift ideas and help you out. And also, we've got some sponsors that can help you out if you're having trouble getting this scratch together for Christmas. Come out and see us at Game On Social Hub, and we can hook you up. This is the Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Hello, Gumbo Nation. This is Dwayne Stein with Mortgage Gumbo. Are you ready to get off the sideline to purchase your first home, but thinking, what the, who the, how the? Well, I'm your guy. As your local home loan lender, Mortgage Gumbo Dad Cam has been guiding clients just like you. Buying a home can be scary, but the process shouldn't be. Just ask my thousands of clients. Let me earn your trust today. Visit MortgageGumbo.com.
You know what your customers are doing right this second? The exact same thing you are, listening to me. Which, let's be honest, is kind of flattering. But my point is, ads on iHeartRadio actually get heard. In the car, at the gym, on the couch, while people are walking their dogs. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. That's right. You're a good boy. So why not make the next ad about you? Get started today. Call 844-844-iHeart or go to iHeartAdvertising.com. That's 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
The clock is ticking, and the biggest savings of the year are piling up during the end-of-the-year blowout sale. Going on right now at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Harvey. Deep discounts are available on your favorite trucks and SUVs, all with special holiday pricing on outgoing new 2025s and incoming 2026s. You'll save big on rugged new Jeeps. Step into a new 2026 Jeep Compass for only $299 down. $299 down, and you drive a new 2026 Compass, or only $299 a month. That's right, end-of-year savings puts you in a brand new Compass for only $299 a month, and you own it, not a lease. Plus, every new vehicle comes with a powertrain warranty for life. It's the best time to save during the end-of-the-year blowout sale. The biggest savings on your favorite trucks and SUVs. Hurry to Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Harvey today. 1660 West Bank Expressway in Harvey. Or shop online 24/7 at premiercdjrharvey.com.
VIN 3C4NJD PN3RTD 55313. MSRP $30,595. Dealer savings $2,100. Sale price $28,495. Plus tax title license with $299 down. $297.58 per month for 84 months at 9% APR. Includes $3,500 factory rebates. All offers with approved credit. All offers are mutually exclusive. Expires 1/2/26.
Life is full of financial ups and downs, but with the right planning, you can weather any storm. Wealth Builders is here to help you navigate your financial journey. Join us every Sunday at 11 a.m. on News Talk 99.5.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get Super Sure. Coming soon.
Make iHeartRadio your #1 holiday app. Hundreds of non-stop Christmas stations like iHeart Christmas and festive playlists are waiting. Open the app, search holiday, and press play.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is looking to get off to a scary good start at the box office. The sequel is looking to make between $35 and $40 million in its debut. However, that won't be enough to dethrone Zootopia 2, which is projected to make $44 to $50 million in its sophomore outing. Elsewhere, Wicked for Good will likely fall to third in its third week of release. The actor famous for playing the evil sorcerer in the Mortal Kombat movies has passed away. Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa was known for playing the villain in a long string of Hollywood movies, including The Last Emperor, License to Kill, Pearl Harbor, and the 2001 version of Planet of the Apes. Variety says he passed away at his home near Los Angeles after having a stroke. He was 75 years old. Rising country music star Megan Maroney will head out on her first ever arena tour next year. She'll kick off the Cloud9 Tour May 29th in Ohio. It'll hit more than 30 cities across North America. After all these years, the Grateful Dead are still making records and breaking records.
Guinness World Records confirms the Grateful Dead now hold the record for the most albums to hit the Billboard Top 40. The record was set last month when the Grateful Dead's latest album, Dave's Picks Volume 56, recorded in 1981, hit number 25 on the top 200 chart. That gave the Grateful Dead a record-setting 66 top 40 albums, beating out Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra. I'm Rory O'Neill.
That's entertainment. I'm Jennifer Bolsoni.
Hey, this is Jason Douglas. Actually, this is Beerus the Destroyer, and you're listening to The Weekend Geek on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Welcome back in to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host D Squared along with
DJ
and
Scungy.
And we continue our Gifts for Geeks segment, but also I've got a little gift for some of you fine folks out there. Tyler Galpin will be our guest next week. If you're watching along on the YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook stream, that's who he is. He played the Hyde in the Wednesday series.
Yeah.
He's also done a whole bunch. So I was actually kind of shocked when I looked into who he was, and he's got some big movie credits behind his name. Shockingly enough, I just was like, oh hey, some new kid in Wednesday. What do I know? And this one kind of blew DJ away because I just kind of said it so flippantly. Like, I also have Charlie Cox, Daredevil.
Yeah.
He's just going to interview Daredevil.
I literally bought the Born Again action figure today at work.
He's going to be in the Zoom calling. I got your action
figure. Look at me. It's you but a toy.
So he's got a new movie called Merv with Zoe Deschanel. What is
the new girl?
The new girl. I was going to say the It girl.
I'll give you some advice about this. So he's right now blown up for Baldur's Gate. Don't talk to him about that. He knows nothing about it.
Really?
Yeah, he knows
That's
nothing.
Great.
That's like his entire shtick. Is that like, I know that this is an award-winning game that I'm majorly a part of. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's great.
I just did some voice acting.
That's great.
And he says all the credit for that game goes to the motion capture people because they also did the acting. Just he dubbed it over.
Oh wow, yeah. So he's like, I'm just a voice. Yeah,
I'm just a voice.
That's awesome. So yeah, we got Tyler Galpin and Charlie Cox on next week's episode when we are over there at Game on Social Hub. Ooh. All right. So during the break, we were checking out this. This comes from our listener Carl. Runecast. This is the tabletop RPG projector that you can you put it and you aim it down at your table and you can use it for tabletop gaming.
So instead of like having a drawn out map, you could just project it.
And look, see, there's hands going all over it, so that you can just put it on instead of having to purchase, the wet mats and then the little vis-a-vis markers and all that kind of wet, dry waste markers. You just use that instead.
It's also super immersive, like having an actual screen.
Cool.
This makes me want like a table that's just a big screen to play this on.
Oh, look,
so that work even better.
And look, apparently you can like summon it with your hands. Okay, look, see, you just wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. You can just move the thing. Instead of moving the guys, you just move the whole map.
That's awesome.
That's super lazy and awesome. That's great.
Yeah, it's great for you.
He's like, you don't need this crap anymore. Get rid of that. Now, if you go to runecast.store, apparently you can add it to your cart. Normally $230, now $120.
That ain't bad.
That is that's not,
cool
look.
map.
I don't know. Let's see. Runecast Essential Access Maps. I
think those are like the maps. You can download them from the website.
Right. So
that's awesome.
So there might be some other hidden expenses that I'm not aware of.
You can definitely find maps from other people as well. Just upload them like Reddit. I would have loved to see the Reddit forum for this.
That's probably
and all the cool maps.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so what you got, Scungy?
All right, well, you know what? I'm just going to jump into this because it's very similar to this. But this is going to be, wait a minute. No, I did the heavy. I did expensive. I'm going back to cheap.
Okay,
going back to cheap.
Like your mama.
So we all, one of these cool things, we all in the 80s grew up with, you remember Viewmasters?
Yeah.
Viewmasters. Yeah. So once again, thank you, Etsy.
Uh-oh.
You can go on Etsy and you can get
pictures of your mom on the Viewmaster? Sweet.
Yes, actually you can. Actually, you can. Yes, that's where this is going.
Wait, what?
You can get your personalized Viewmaster pictures. You can get a Viewmaster and get personalized Viewmaster pictures.
This could go sideways quickly.
So could. But
this is how the police get involved, where it's like, apparently you posted some pictures on a Viewmaster.
Exactly.
But if you want to get it for your aging grandmother who has trouble seeing, you could get the family photos and the family dog and let grandma see it.
Exactly. Right. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of it that way.
Or you could throw in some AI images and have the elderly people decide, is it AI? And then you can have them click, is it AI, Grandma?
That's good.
But it's only
that
like
sounds
30
like a great
bucks.
game.
It starts at like 30 bucks.
Is it AI? $30.
Yeah, start
So
with
I
30
guess
bucks.
you just send them like
you send them like up the
JPEGs or
like
whatever.
7 pictures and stuff like that.
That's
JPEGs.
nifty, and $30.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, and it's a cool nostalgia gift too, because I used to love those things growing up.
Who didn't, Scungy?
Yeah.
Because we didn't have the internet. We
Yes.
liked I liked rocks and sticks. Okay,
Yeah,
we didn't have crap, bruh.
No, we didn't.
Yes, Eric is a huge Daredevil fan. Charlie Cox, he's the man. All right.
All right, so
Yeah.
for mine, I have a book.
A book?
A
What?
book.
Who
Yes,
are you?
I have
You
a
are not
book.
my son. I have no idea.
And the book is called Roll for Sandwich.
Roll for Sandwich.
Roll
I know that
for
website.
Sandwich.
I
Yes.
know that website.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
So basically, it's kind of a trend on TikTok for roll for blank, but this one's roll for sandwich. And basically, it's a cookbook about this guy's TikTok, and he just challenges, and he basically rolls a die, picks his bread, rolls a die, picks his topping, basically just rolls dice to make a sandwich, but it's not just good ingredients. Oh, and you can roll.
terrible.
If you get a 1, oh, you don't want a 1. You will get, I don't even know.
He's got like a random generating table.
Yeah, exactly. But however, the book, it has some of his recipes from his TikTok, but it also has sheets and rules for the actual game.
Ah.
And if you do need dice for it, however, there is a deluxe edition that comes signed and with some dice for I think $10 more. The original's $23, and I think the deluxe version is like $30.
That's not bad.
It's not
$10 for a
bad.
dice set.
I mean, you're buying a game and a cookbook. I mean, that's not bad.
All right, so mine comes from Mac from Go4 Games. It's a game called Boop. It's a challenging abstract game where basically you've got a bunch of little kittens that are on a bed, and you've got to move them and try to get them in a row. But they're cats, so they never stand still, and they're constantly moving. And so like you're trying to get all your cats in a row, which sounds about as hard as it actually
Yes.
sounds, getting cats in a row. So it's a cute little 2-player game, and apparently like they've got some on the bed, then they've got like little expansions. Mac was gushing about this game when we were talking about it.
Yeah, he's
He's like, this is just a fun little game, and it is available at our friends at Go4 Games. Boop, the board game.
Yay.
Yay, all right.
All right, so this one is the one that's going to be. This one's the expensive one. This is the
Is it
expensive
the level
one.
up one?
It's not level up.
Okay.
It's called the Infinity Table. Yes, it was.
Okay, yes,
So
yes.
the Infinity Table. Now they have 2 different versions. They have an 18-inch and a 32-inch. Now what this is, it's a table that's basically a big iPad. Is the best way to describe it. That you download apps on it, so you could play like Ticket to Ride on this virtual table.
Huh.
And so you sit there and you could play Monopoly, all kinds of board games on this touchscreen table.
Yeah, they've got Scrabble, Battleship. I don't know how I guess you have to put like a piece of paper in front of it.
You have all these different games that you can play, and everything is on this table. It's built in, and it's really, really cool. It is made by the people who do Arcade 1-Up. That's
Yes.
what it was.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, this now it's a little pricey. It's $500 for the 18-inch, or $1,000 for the 32-inch.
So all right, so get this. You had sent me some stuff because I'm going to be on Fox 8 tomorrow. I'll be on Nolan Now with Shelby Latino on Fox 8 at 11 o'clock. So if you want to tune in and see my ugly face again, whatever, sure, knock yourself out. But you had sent me this as one of the gift ideas, and I was going to put it down, and I'm sitting here, I'm going, how do I, what are the pros to this? And some of the pros are, it's like, okay, if you've got a huge, board game library, or if you don't have some, maybe it works for you. But a lot of times it's like you've got these board games, and the part of the enjoyment is moving them around, but also it's just, man, the price tag and I'm thinking like the playability and the usefulness is a little smaller than it might actually, the practicality of it, where it's just like, okay, you can put it on the table, and sure, it's cool, you can get a bunch of people around. But I mean, then like one of them was really small. I mean, like
the 18-inch is small.
It's like it was on a child's lap, and I'm going, man, dude, my eyes are bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you ever see
You
me
need to
on the
get the
stream,
32.
like I'm doing this, lifting my glasses up to look at my freaking phone or the show notes, I'm like, man, I need a
Old
big
man.
giant ass screen. I know. I don't need, and I ain't paying $1,000 just so I can
And
see clearly, and I'm cheap and I'm not buying new
I've
glasses.
actually seen these. I've actually played around with one at my conference. And it was good. It was responsive. It is definitely a high-end type thing. And this is for the person who needs to downsize. You need to downsize your collection. I don't want to have all this stuff in. And it's everything all in one.
This is
and
for
you
that
don't have
collector
to
that
worry.
their house is full.
You don't have to worry about setup.
Well, and so actually, I was thinking too, because it's for those people, these minimalist people that I don't like. Either they don't have kids and their houses are always clean because you walk in, it's like their house is in order. I'm like, who the hell are you, serial killers? But yeah, like, I mean, but it'd be great for them because then it's like, hey, let's play a board game, and you pull out one thing. So those are some of the pros. I mean, so like, it frees up a lot of space. Oh crap, we got to take a break. All right, so let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up our Gifts for Geeks as spectacular. And DJ, you got something too, right?
What do you mean I got something?
I mean, like another thing.
Yes, I got another thing. Yes.
What?
Scungy,
what?
I shuffle my deck repeatedly.
All right, there you go. Is this better? You like the Jingle Bell Rock?
I feel triggered.
This is the Weekend Geek doing the Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza.
Is this the music that they played in parades in the 80s, like that the Gold Dusters danced to?
Full disclosure, I also produce MortgageGumbo.com, and he and I are both 80s, 90s kids, and so I'm just like, I looked up 90s Jingle Bell rap, and this is what popped up in the free stuff. So you're welcome. This is the Weekend Geek with D-Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO. Hey!
Most people think hiring a financial advisor means they're finally on the right track. But after 20 years in this industry, I've seen it go the other way far too often. I'm Brian Wiley.
And I'm Jeremiah Bates. And we've watched people get sold complex products they don't understand, charge fees they didn't expect, and end up more confused than when they started.
But here's the truth. It's not your fault. The system is built to benefit the industry, not you.
At the Real Money Pros, we're fiduciary advisors. That means we put your interests first. No commissions, no hidden agendas, just real financial advice from real people who care.
If you're tired of sales pitches, jargon, not knowing who to trust, it's time to tune in to the Real Money Pros. Join us each week for honest, practical conversations about your money, your future, and how to take control.
For show archives, videos, and other educational material, visit us, The Real Money Pros, at therealmoneypros.com.
Catch us Saturday mornings at 6 on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
2025 brought a record number of tips with rewards paid by Crime Stoppers. And when law enforcement called, we answered. From the Bourbon Street attack to the jail escape, Crime Stoppers was there. 6 of the escapees over the months captured by tips, adding significant operating costs to our program. Now we're asking you to be there for us by making a donation. You can donate at crimestoppersgeno.org or call 504-837-8477. We thank you for your generous support.
Join the Mental Health Coalition in creating a culture where vulnerability is strength, empathy is intuitive, and stigma is a thing of the past. Everyone has mental health. It's time to #Take It Personally. Create spaces where everyone feels welcome. Spread good vibes through random acts of kindness. And share mental health resources like you share memes. Tag @Mental Health Coalition in a video or leave a comment with a tip about how you #Take It Personally. For more information, visit thementalhealthcoalition.org.
Make WRNO your #1 preset on our free iHeartRadio app, powered by Dudley DeVosier, official injury lawyers of the New Orleans Saints. Call 444-4444.
That's 444-4444.
Non-attorney spokesperson Chad Dudley, New Orleans. Welcome back to...
Yes, welcome back. Casper Van Dien, we've already heard it.
We've heard it.
Get a chopper. Welcome back into the Weekend Geek. I'm your host, D-Squared, along with
DJ
and
Scungy.
All right, we continue our Gifts for Geeks Extravaganza.
We're going to do one more.
Yes. Scungy, what do you got?
All right, I've got green sleeves.
You got magic card sleeves?
Yes. So this one I am absolutely in love with. I love Legos.
I love Legos. I love Lamp.
There is a Lego Atari set.
Okay.
So it is an Atari 2600.
Okay.
That you could build with Legos, and it comes with the cartridges that you can build as well.
I saw that, yeah.
But the cartridges open up and actually become like a diorama of the game that you've just built. So Adventure has
cool.
like the dragon, and Yars has like the fly. And I mean, I'm a humongous Atari fan. Atari was my first system.
Yeah.
The Atari 2600 is still probably it's in my top 3 systems of all time. And the fact that I can build that. And Lego is also, they've done NES and a Game Boy.
Yeah, that was one
just
of my
released.
picks. Is just Lego's adult-themed stuff recently.
And,
Especially
mine
recently.
too. I
they've
had
been-
Soundwave at 189, and Optimus is now down to like 149.
I think they released a Gizmo recently. Like you can buy
I saw
a little
that,
model
at
Gizmo.
at Target.
Yeah, and I want that pirate ship from the Goonies.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I was at the Lego store today. I saw it fully built up.
Oh, nice.
They have the Enterprise as well. You saw that?
No, I didn't
there's
know.
an Enterprise now.
It's fully built in front of the Lego store. I just had to look at it and be like,
babe, if you're listening,
yeah,
the Goonies Lego set.
Lego is attacking the adult market right now, and it's unfair.
God, it really is.
Nice. All
All
right,
right,
what do you got,
I have
D?
something a little more underwhelming. Just some paperweights.
Paperweights? Okay.
That also are Infinity Stones.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can find them all over Etsy, but I had to go
Etsy, I
find
love
some. I had to make
Etsy.
sure they do them. They do have some more expensive ones that do light up and do all the things, but like using them as actual paperweights, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, right, exactly. You just put them in your office drawer, and when somebody opens them up, they're like, what the?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, my final one is from geeksoutfit.com. Now, they got a whole bunch of Hawaiian shirts and other cool things on there, but this one is a work jacket, and on the back it says classically trained, and it's a 6-speed. If you know how to drive a clutch and so it's just perfect. If you don't want your car stolen,
That is the perfect anti-theft.
It is. It's right there. So yeah, $60. I mean, it's a pretty sweet jacket, and they got a little beanies for like $20, and they have a Return of the Living Dead Hawaiian shirt. And I've been trying to
Was
get
it Tarman on it?
Yes, and I saw one from somebody else, and it was from another website, and it had the original Dawn of the Dead with the Hare Krishna zombie on it. And I'm like, I need that. Like, I followed the guy in turn. I'm like, dude, where'd you get that shirt? Like, he was like, and I'm like, oh my God, I love your shirt. Give me your shirt. All right, so that's about it. Anybody else got anything? Are we good?
Oh,
we good?
I mean, I'm pretty. I like to give a shout out to another website called Mondo. They've been blowing up recently, especially with their physical vinyls of pop culture and video game and movie soundtracks, and also they had a good selection of action figures, which I'm always into. So definitely go check those guys out.
And I'd always just urge everybody, if you can't figure out what to get someone, you can always go for Games and get yourself a gift certificate for your loved one.
Hey, Eric Ballard. Hey, what is the name of the card shop you wanted us to promote? Because now that we're not at Game On Social Hub, we can promote a different card place too. So yeah, because Eric's saying that if we see the chromatic Game Boy, so I don't know, but remember he was asking us about where he gets his Pokemon cards from. So hit us up, let us know where they are. All right.
My wife said not a shot, by the way.
Not a shot.
So
You're not
not a
getting
shot
the
at getting
Goonies.
the
She
Goonies.
probably looked at the
No.
price. She's like, you are insane. All right. Deck Busters Cards and Collectibles. Deck Busters Cards and Collectibles. It is Eric Ballard approved. So there
All right,
you go.
yeah, we're gonna have to check it out.
All right. So let's go ahead and do this.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
This week in Geek History.
We're sending you back to the future.
Yes! Oh my God!
This week in Geek History is brought to you by Go4Games. Find them on the web at go4gamesnola.com. This week in Geek History.
Houston, we've had a problem here. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
Game over, man. Game over, man. Game over. Inconceivable.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Yes! Oh my God!
This week in Geek History.
That was super close. Who edited that crap? You did. Just suck at this.
All right, let's do December 2nd, 2007. Speaking of mergers, Activision and Vivendi announced their merger to form Activision Blizzard.
Oh,
yeah, that's a big one.
I remember that.
And that wasn't too bad. Nobody was losing their minds, and they did really well for a while up until, like, I guess maybe
late,
pre-COVID.
Yeah, right around COVID.
Right around
pre-COVID.
COVID, they started to kind of taper off, and then COVID was kind of like the nail
and then
in
they
their
had all
coffin
the allegations against Blizzard and everything, and then Blizzard just kind of has been tanking since. So.
Yeah. But of course, I keep playing Diablo 4 right now.
Yeah.
You know,
That game. You can not play Diablo.
I know, right?
God, such a good game.
All right, let's see. We got December 3rd, 2016.
2016. Just making crap up. We're supposed to be educating people, not lying.
Dude, there was nothing this week. There was actually, I did my research. Actually, this is the best thing I could find. The Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack released.
Whoa.
Wow. There is nothing this week. Look, how about this?
You know what? It's Christmas, though.
It's Christmas. Everybody's too busy shopping.
Everybody's on vacation.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do December 4th, 1949.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Jeff Bridges is born, bringing us the dude.
The dude.
I have to, anytime anything Big Lebowski is mentioned anywhere, I always have to say something about it.
Well,
That's
you know
just my thing.
what is funny? You'll be on Fox 8 NOLA tomorrow as well on NOLA Now because I shared our Halloween picture where you're dressed up as the dude behind me and Dean dressed up as the Saja Boys from K-pop Demon Hunter.
I submitted my dude cosplay to this the Instagram page called Grunge Bible, which has like millions of views, and he specifically put me on one of the slides for it. I'm like, yeah,
nice.
dude appreciation.
I'm Insta famous. Woo! All right.
Let's go for December 5th, 2001. Devil May Cry releases on the PS2.
Ooh.
And I suck at that game.
I still haven't played it. My friends have been on me about playing the new ones, but like the new ones, they seem a bit too corny for me. So I want to go back and play the PS2 one.
It's a good. I mean, I've played like 4. 4 is a great one to play.
I've heard 4.
It's a hack and slash game, but the first one was so hard. I couldn't even get past like the first boss. It was stupid hard.
I don't even know why, but like when you said Devil May Cry, for some reason I got a picture of Bayonetta in my head, and then
kind of similar.
It's similar games.
But then I was like, what about the guy who made all the terrible movie about it? They never made a Devil May Cry.
No, they didn't.
They never made a Devil May Cry movie. We can't let him get a hold of that IP.
Let's do December 6th, 1982.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna make you feel old. Tron released on VHS and Laserdisc.
Nice Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Dude, we had Braveheart on Laserdisc, and it was 2 discs.
Yeah, and you had to flip it.
I had to flip it.
You had to
and
flip it.
take it out and put another one in.
See, I've seen Laserdiscs on TikTok. I've never physically seen a Laserdisc.
So think of an LP.
Yeah, I've seen it on
that
I've
goes
seen
in a
it.
giant DVD.
Yeah,
It's like
but
a
I've never
giant
seen it
DVD.
in person. They just fall off like that. I'm not sure.
So expensive.
Oh, prohibitively so. But Mitch Parzinski had one. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. I don't know.
I got another. Let's do December 6th, 2018. That would be the release of Smash Brothers Ultimate, one of the biggest hype Smash games of all time, which I'd say paid off.
Oh yeah, I mean they still have tournaments for it,
and they
to
still have
this day.
things that release for that game somehow,
constantly.
some way.
It's, you know what, Nintendo knows how to milk something.
They really do. They really do.
All right, so that's going to wrap up tonight's show. So next week, we have Tyler Galpin from the Wednesday series. He's got a new movie out, which I got to go watch when I get home tonight. People gave me screeners. And we have none other than Daredevil himself, DJ, just got the action figure of Charlie Cox. And so he's got a new movie called Merv with Zoe Deschanel. And so it's a little holiday romantic comedy, a little rom-com. So I guess he's not going to be twerking with She-Hulk anytime soon. I'm not sure.
Thank God.
Him and Zoe are hooking up in this one. So now also, I'll be on Fox 8 tomorrow. And next week, where are we, Scungy?
We're going to be at Game On Social Hub in Kennebraw.
Yes,
come on by and win some gift cards, some game cards, and some Pokemon cards.
And 2 weeks after that, on December 28th, we'll be at Go4 Games for their Member Appreciation Day, and we'll be playing some tabletop games, and you might be a part of that. I don't know, leave a 30-second message on the Week in Geek red microphone button. Yes, and you too can be a part of the show and or the tabletop game, whatever, you know. Give me a good reason why we should let you in.
Yes.
All right, so.
Or a bad reason.
Merry Christmas, but it's not even Christmas yet, so it's still early. All right, till next
Halloween!
time. Till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
This is Jim.
Hello.
Jim started advertising with iHeartRadio way back in April. And now...
I have customers out the door.
And this is Sarah.
Hi.
She started putting a portion of her marketing dollars in podcasting back in June.
Business is booming. That's why I'm working on a Saturday.
Want to be like Jim and Sarah? It's easy. All you have to do is own or manage a business and reach out to iHeart. Get started today at 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
According to the National Fire Protection Association, a house fire is reported every 95 seconds. Yet, 40% of people believe they are more likely to win the lottery or get struck by lightning than experience a home fire. As a global leader in fire safety, Kidde believes this is cause for alarm. Having the right amount of working smoke alarms in your home can help you protect your family. Learn more and get involved at causefораlarm.org. Together, we can help make every home a safer home.
Portions of the following program will be recorded.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO FM, New Orleans, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Arriving on the red carpet, I'm Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
This is really a night of joy tonight.
President Trump and the First Lady walked on the red carpet tonight at the John F. Kennedy Center.